everybody, and welcome back to another video. Today I was thinking about going through my bag a little bit to show you what's going on now, the pre-season for me, and what my thoughts are for the upcoming season. If you haven't seen my in the bag, you can see it here from what I had in the bag in 2022. I've made some changes for 2023 and I'm trying some stuff out, and I'm not sure what is going to end up in the bag, but I thought I'd give you a quick look through of what's in there right now. We're starting at the top and we're introducing my newest putting putters, the Softy Popcorn. I'm waiting to get these stamped with my own stamp as well. Not for sale, just for me though. Sorry. But I love the Softy Popcorn. It's flexible without being like super soft. It has give, but it has a firmness to like the outer rim, and the grip is fantastic. I can't believe how great these turned out. I really love the Softy Popcorn, and it gives me a really clean release and just perfect. Of course, I have my signature popcorn in the steady plastic. It has a lot of metal flakes in this one, and so far this is the most overstable run of the popcorn that I've ever seen. It has a slight turn, but it always has fade. Someone with like a bigger distance can put this on a slight hyzer and it will pop up and give that little bit of fade in the end, and you can push it like over 110 meters easily. Not me though, obviously. But it for me, it does have kind of like the same flight as the butter. The butter for me is just a little bit more overstable, although they are very similar in the hand. So one of these will go out, I'm afraid, because they are too similar, so I can't decide on which I want. I want them both in the bag, obviously, but right now I'm deciding on which one will be staying for the beginning of the season. So, new to the bag is my Vanellope popcorn in the steady plastic. The white ones are the most understable ones, and I needed a flippier putter since this one is too overstable for a popcorn. Then I added this Vanilla Von Sweets as a flippy putter in the bag. Last but not least, at the top are my two mints. I have one in the steady plastic and one in the Softy plastic. Softy, again, great disc. This one goes so straight, but has a reliable fade in the end. I can put this on both forehand, backhand, and I love this disc for approaches. This is my new favorite disc in the bag. I absolutely love it. And also a steady mint in the bag with vanilla, of course, Vanellope. She's really cute. And a steady mint in the bag goes overstable for me backhand. I can have it as a little bit of a flip up forehand, and it's a really good approach disc. Moving on to my mid-ranges. I've made some changes here as well. I'm still throwing the Paradox, very unstable, very fun to throw still. I've added a peach steady plastic. This one is just a slightly more understable blue berry for me. This one is my most understable berry, and they are very similar. I just feel like the peach might not need the same amount of power for the same flight as the blueberry. So I'm trying these out against each other, basically. I'm not sure if both will fit in the bag. Maybe, maybe not. If you know me, you know I love my blueberry, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do for the like reliable flights in the discs that you have in the bag, and maybe the peach will take the blueberry's place. In that case, this one will still always be in the car. It will always come with me when I need some discs that just fly my heart out. So might happen, might not happen, maybe both, maybe not, I don't know yet. But this is what I'm trying the most now, to compare these two against each other. Still, my Brownsberry, my baby from Tini. This was one of the hardest working discs at Tini last year. It's a more stable berry than the blue one, and it always gives a fade, not much turn, just dead straight. Love it. And new to the bag is my Pyro. I had this in the bag like 3 years ago. It's super overstable, but why I added this, it replaced the Mango, and as you know, I love the Mango for its backhand flight, but this one is better for me when I throw forehands, because it's super flat and I can really push this on both a flex and just hyzer forehands. It will never flip on me. It will not, like, it's just super overstable, very reliable, and that's why I changed the Mango for this disc. To have something that I can push a little bit further than my Mints and still have a very reliable hyzer finish when I throw the forehand with this. So Pyro, new to the bag, at least for now. Now it's time for the fairy drivers, and there are some changes here as well, actually. Obviously still have both my sodas, the flippy one, the little bit more stable one, and these bombs, they go so far for being a 7-speed. I can't even believe it. And luckily I have this cute one with my stamp on it, and in the woods, these are a must-have for me. This one I hyzer flip, this one I just push straight. New to the bag right now is the Supreme Escape. This one I can throw when I need a more like straight to fade flight than my sodas. Kind of like a -1-2 kind of disc, and this is what I'm missing right now in the Clash lineup. Rumor has it that this type of disc is the next one coming out, so obviously I'm gonna try that when it comes from Clash, but until then the Supreme Escape is the one I'm reaching for when I need something a little bit more like straight to fade than the soda. So this one is a new test to the bag. Also, I changed my cookie for a C-Line FD. This one just goes further for me. I had a hard time with the cookie to get the distance that I wanted for that type of disc, and the FD is just a longer cookie for me, at least. I really like the reliable flight that this disc gives me, and I can trust it in all kinds of wind situations. And as before, still have the flippy impulse in the bag, great for rollers, hyzer flips, whatever you need it for. And the ginger is still in the bag. It's an overstable. I use it mostly for forehands, but I also started throwing these on a lot of backhands. Might be something here, I don't know yet, but this one is more reliable forehand, and this one I'm enjoying more for the backhand. So maybe I will do something here. I'm not really sure yet though. But the ginger must have in my bag. Now we're at the drivers. Also, some changes here. Actually, this is where I've made the most changes. We can just start with the non-change that will never leave the bag, and it's my red pepper. This is a monster. I love it so much. It is such a great utility disc, and I throw it for mostly skip shots. Even though Rowley says it has a non-skip technology, this skips a lot. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go to the Clash Discs YouTube channel and you will find out. But amazing, this one. I'm not really throwing it a lot on the course, it's mostly for utility, but I still must have the pepper in the bag. So, something new to the bag is the TSA Construct. It's a 10-5 -1-2 kind of disc. It's a straight controllable driver. It's that 10-speed slot that fits perfectly for my hand, and the straight flight with a little bit of turn and some fade is something that I'm missing in the Clash lineup, as of right now at least. So I'm trying this out, really enjoying the Aura plastic. It's firm and it's grippy, and I have one in 168 and this one is in 173, so a little bit different. I have been trying the Era previously for this slot, but now I wanted to try something new, and Jenny has been recommending this disc for me a long time, so now I'm trying this out, and it's a new addition to the bag this season. And the Core Honey came into my bag today, actually, after field testing. It's a very flat run of the honey, which I enjoy. Previously I've had a hard time with the honey that I early release it because of my hands, and some of the like shape on some of the discs has not given me the perfect grip that I need, but this one is really good. So like effortless distance. The core plastic, as you may know, is the most understable plastic, and this one just goes so far. I can put it on some hyzer, it turns for a really long time and then fades in the end, and if I pull it like flat, it just goes to the right on the backhand. It's gonna be fun working more with this and see where this might end up. I know a lot of people throw a roller with this, so that's what I'm gonna try when the weather is a little bit better outside. And also, last but not least, my main driver for the upcoming season is the salt. This one is in the core plastic. This is the most understable salt that I have. I use it for hyzer flips or backhand max distance shots, where I need to push some extra distance. Hyzer flip on forehand. And the steady stock run salt is a bomber. This goes super far, has a really reliable flight, and it's a new disc for me. This is like the first season that I'm trying this, and I absolutely love it. Very reliable, very good for both forehand and backhand max distance shots. I think this one is 171 grams, and for me, that's perfect. And to my most overstable one, it's a little bit seasoned. It has been close to the pepper, so but this one is a little bit beat in, still super overstable. This is what I use when I need like a longer pepper, basically, that I can like pump it on the forehand, I can throw super hard on the backhand, still flex really good, and it gives a super reliable big fade in the end for me. So this one will of course stay in the bag for another season. For the past season, I've been playing with the Clash collaboration bag together with Murray. I've enjoyed this bag a lot. I love the space it has for like the discs and water bottles, 2 of them. Although it's on one side, it doesn't really matter that much. Really like this, and it's a big compartment here for stuff. I can fit a jacket, I can fit a hoodie, and a lot of things. But as you may have seen, Clash is working on a new bag, and can't wait to get it. I hopefully get it quite soon, I believe. When I receive it, you know it's coming a detailed review of the bag on the channel, so keep a lookout for that. Leave a comment below. What do you think of the new bag, or which one is your favorite bag for your discs and your bag? Also, for this video, I posted a story on my Instagram asking for some questions, and you've sent some, so I'm gonna start to answer them here. What was the biggest game changer for you in improving your play? I think for me it was learning a backhand. When I started, I only threw forehand shots on everything, and a very much like flex forehands, like super big, like Annie's that flicks back with overstable discs. So I would say learning a backhand, relying on the backhand from the tee was the hardest part for me. Also learning flip forehand was very, like, that's when I started to gain more distance. So I would say that was a big game changer for me as well. Who are the 3 FPO players you would want to play around with? Wow, that's a tough one. Like, I always love to play around together with my friends, but if I were to like play a casual round together with Kristin Tattar, Paige Pierce, and Katrina Allen, I think that would be super helpful to kind of like get the opportunity to talk to them, to see what the touring life is about and everything like that. So those 3 would be super fun to play a casual round with, among a lot of other people, I would say. But those 3 obviously like the top female players in the world. What's it like having such an amazing ambassadors team? And that ambassadors team is for my disc golf store, Disc Guys Sweden. You can find the link below if you want to go check it out. And it's amazing to have so many great ambassadors, and really love all my team players and my ambassadors for the store. You know who you are, you guys are amazing. For our next question is, do you like the snow as much as I do? And well, I hate the snow, and I believe you do too. It's still winter here in Sweden. It's not fun. You can't throw. So easy to lose discs, and blah, it's just cold and no, slippery and everything. So I want the snow to be gone, please now, so I can start to get some good practice in, hopefully. Do you have any superstitions on the course? I want to say no, but also I'm not sure, because that depends on, like, I haven't thought about it as like being superstitious, but it's like I need like the feeling, like in my grip, I need the right feeling so I can actually like stand there and turn the discs until I feel like it's good. Maybe that's superstitious of me, that if I don't do it, maybe it will not be a good shot or anything. I just haven't thought about it actually before. Who is your biggest influence in Swedish disc golf and also in the world of disc golf? Like in Swedish disc golf, it's hard. It's like I look up to a lot of players that are dedicated and they're working hard, and a lot of us in Sweden are parents and we need to balance that. If I were to look at the world of disc golf, the person that I'm like looking up to the most is Kristin Tattar. Not only because she's the greatest player in the world, but she's also a mother. She's a partner, and she's from a smaller country, which kind of like is the same for us here in Sweden. And see her being able to play disc golf and work professionally as she does, despite having a family and being a partner and everything like that, it really inspires me and gives me the idea that maybe I can do the same. We're about the same age as well, which is also something that she's not like in her 20s, I'm not in my 20s either. Being a mother and everything, you have like different possibilities when it comes to your physical health as well. There's one question here asking, did you sleep? I sleep a lot. I just don't wear makeup every day, so that's why I might look sleepy here. Don't worry, I am sleeping enough. So that's it for today's video. You've seen a little bit what's going on in my bag as of right now. Comment below your favorite disc, or if there's a disc that you think that I should try out. I always love trying new discs. I want to hear your suggestions. That's it for today. Like, subscribe, do the things you usually do. It helps me a lot, and I'm super grateful that you follow me along on this journey. Until next time, throw some discs and have a great day.